on my 3, 2, 1. Are we in the camera? Hi, welcome to the Starbucks on 12 Mile Road. This is the Starbucks that Rick Perry called me out on during one of the presidential candidate debates of the Republican Party. We are now here. If you cannot see me, it's because I do not have a perfect casting crew to help me out with this fucking camera. Alright? I don't give a flying fuck what's correct and what's not. Here's what I've got a problem with. Okay? This whole divorce is a setup to murder me for money. For money. It was set up right here. It was set up right here. It started off in Indiana. Okay? The Aruba vacation was the start of it all. Gary Peters has that phone call. He's not going to tip his hand. No lawyer tips their hands on a phone call. None. So let's get something straight here. All this Whitmer running around and stuff isn't going to go anywhere. I have right here exactly the address where it states where this goes. I'm not a stupid woman. Okay? I'm going to read the address to you. It says State of Michigan Judicial District 6th Judicial Circuit County Probate Court. Okay? Court address states specifically 1200 North Telegraph Road, Department 413, Pontiac, Michigan 48341. That is the entire address right here. The State of Michigan Capitol Building is located in Lansing, people. And you guys are calling me acting like I'm stupid? No, it states right specifically right here. That's the court address on here. The cover letter has my counterclaim. That is a cover letter. It means a continuation of the case. It just depends on how archaic you want to get. My enemy on the other side of the court system, okay? Because he has his own system. All right? No one remembers this whole freaking place up here in Michigan being shut down by Ohio. The entire government of Ohio shut us down up here in Novi, Farmington Hills, Farmington, Walleye Lake. And the list keeps going on and on for northern Wayne County and Oakland County. They shut us down. They shut us down. All right? This was really the main start of it all, of the call-outs on Rick Perry's part. Why is he in the mix of it all? Get him out. Now we're going to go back down to Gary Peters, where the start of the phone call and the start of the plan took all place, which was in Aruba. Everybody was on CBD before CBD became anything, so it was illegal marijuana use. Okay? And it all started, and the phone call took place, and Gary Peters has that. What I sent to this divorce court was everything that was in my complaint packet. All right? So please do not act like this is the first time you have gotten a binder with credit card bills, with financial statements. All right? If you want the title to my car, you need to sue me for it. You need to sue me for it because the Secretary of State, by law, will allow the court to look into that type of property. The state of Michigan and the state of Massachusetts are two different states when it comes to separation of properties. State of Massachusetts runs it one way. State of Michigan has always run it a certain way. I have expressed to the nth fucking degree in every infinite loop of this fucking life cycle, per the algorithm that I have provided to Jimmy Carter, that I will never invest in a divorce lawyer. You do not need to. Based on television, if you guys are such glue hounds to the two, you only need a lawyer for criminal cases, lawsuits, bankruptcies, and the list goes on. If you are in a state where, yes, you have prenups, you have property rules about how it gets separated and divided or who takes what, yes, you do need a divorce lawyer. But in the state of Michigan, you do not need a divorce lawyer. You can actually file for free. Both parties can file for free without lawyers and work it out in front of a judge. Our judges here in Michigan are almost equivalent to the Supreme Court justice system because Michigan and Ohio have it set up a certain way because we actually have a grip on our welfare system and everything else where we can run our own capital, like DC. Other states do not have that ability. I'm telling you this because the old AP Government and Law book that I learned from had all this in the book, and Peters has the book. You guys have updated it to justify the rich. We are not rich here in Michigan. We have never been rich here in Michigan. I don't know where people have gotten that idea from. We are a welfare state. We always have been a welfare state next to Ohio. Ohio taught us that lesson. Now I'm going to explain something to you guys. I have it right here what this is. I know exactly who called me. In the state of Michigan, we have a fight versus senators versus governors. Michigan will always have 4 senators in the time of Joe Biden's administration, because right at the time of Joe Biden's administration, we also have senators coming into play. And we have a governor that's not happy. I'm sorry. But I'm going to side with the senators on this one because I know how far my criminal case went. I actually had to appease Debbie Stabenow. Do you guys all know who Debbie Stabenow is? If you think Peters is a problem to deal with, Stabenow wanted everything one mistake correct. What that meant was I'm entitled to one mistake and the rest of the way I better be correct. Because she believes that every student that went in through a very good Catholic school system or good public school system of education should be able to foresee well enough to defend themselves and not have any glitter meaning collegiate ring holders, lead them through anything. So I'm going to tell you guys something. To make me happy, because I've got enough problems going on at Forever 21. We are in a mall is on fire situation in Freud terminology. All right? It is too calm and quiet right now. I'm asking help from Michigan senators right now to grab a hold of all the law firms and silence them, because this law firm, Chris McAvoy and Jim Frago, are going to go head-to-head on something, because this is also the next battle we've got into. I'm not entitled to a way out as a female, as a ex-spouse. That's a crock of shit. That's a crock of shit. If I'm financially burdened due to an affair that took place, which I reported to Paul Teflowski, my criminal attorney, which set up this whole thing in the beginning, all right, because he said it, you violated something. And I said, I didn't violate anything. I needed to show evidence. Evidence in courts means proof that an affair took place. In order to show that an affair took place, you have to do a video recording or a phone recording based on the latest and greatest technology of any form of communication. That's what I did. Now the ex-family wants to sue because of 2 things that I did. One, what I reported in Aruba, and then now this fucking affair. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Because that's what the lawsuit money is for. The attorney for me to set up the lawsuit case. Because it has gone through all the way up to this point. I'm asking a lot of senators and representatives right now. Somehow this book got to the little state of Michigan. Okay? Based on the phone call. I didn't record it because I'm trying to keep paralegals very clean right now with innocence. Because I just went through a whole bunch of employers that are on Whitmer's little scheme of whatever, okay, to overrun the state and all that stuff, all right, because there's something that I picked up on, okay. I'm asking for a lot of help. I'm not stupid. I've been following along. What I've done is I've been quiet and pushing through what I need to get through to get done in my life. The world doesn't revolve around Rick Perry or Dan Patrick or the government or the state of the United States or anything like that. Okay? None of it. None of it. You guys have to promote the well-being of somebody. Okay? This is not promoting the well-being of somebody. What it is that this is going to be a murder scene taking place. All right? It is. It is. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's a complete setup. Okay? They also have proof of the setup. Alright? Please, you guys have 72 hours to get your hands on this book, so-called book binder, to look at it. I don't have money for a divorce attorney, and nor do I feel like getting one. Okay? Because I'd rather save it for the lawsuit attorney. All right, this bankruptcy is not going through the state of Michigan, it's going through the state of Massachusetts. All right, fix it. Fix it, leave me out of it. Don't show up at my work. You show up at my work, I'm calling the police. All right, because that's a different form of law that I can enforce. Jesus fucking Christ.